So for today's deep dive, we're heading back in time to Louisiana, August 1912.
Right. And this is a story that begins with every parent's worst nightmare.
A 4-year-old boy, Bobby Dunbar, he just vanishes. The town is thrown into a complete panic.
And for 8 months, nothing. I mean, the sources are clear. They did everything. They drained swamps, put up posters.
But eventually they just gave up. The community was convinced he was, gone forever.
And that collective trauma, that belief, is so important. It really created the perfect psychological environment for what was about to happen.
Exactly. People were just desperate for some kind of resolution.
Any resolution,
Yeah.
even one that wasn't, well, based in fact.
Which sets the stage for this incredibly dramatic moment. 8 months after Bobby disappeared.
Hundreds of miles away.
Yeah, a traveling repairman is found with a little boy. And the resemblance it's uncanny.
The same eyes, the hair, the sources even mentioned the same dimples. It seemed like a miracle.
So the Dunbar family, they rushed to Mississippi to see for themselves.
And this is the moment where everything turns. The mother sees the boy, he smiles at her, and she just immediately says it.
That's my son.
That's it. For the family, that emotional reaction was all the proof they needed. The case was closed.
But there was this huge counterclaim, wasn't there? One that just got ignored.
Completely. The man with the boy, William Walters, he swore up and down the child wasn't Bobby Dunbar.
He had a different story, a different name for the boy.
He did. He insisted the boy was Bruce Anderson, the son of a woman, Julie Anderson, who worked for his family. He actually begged the court to listen.
They just didn't.
No. The emotional narrative, the story of the found boy, it was just too powerful. The courts, the community, they were all swept up in it.
So they just took the boy home.
They did. They essentially erased Bruce Anderson's identity and gave him Bobby Dunbar's life.
It's just staggering that Julia Anderson's side of the story wasn't investigated more rigorously.
It speaks volumes about the power of belief over evidence at the time. And so this new Bobby Dunbar, he just grows up.
Lives a totally normal life. He gets married, has kids, grandkids. The whole thing just fades into family history.
A life built on, well, an assumption. For almost a century, that was the accepted truth.
Until 2004. And modern science, specifically DNA, comes into play.
Right. And this wasn't even driven by some old suspicion. It was Bobby Dunbar's own granddaughter, Margaret. She was just curious about her family history.
Just tracing the family tree.
Exactly. So she agrees to a DNA test. Her father, the man raised as Dobby, has his DNA compared to one of the original Bobby Dunbar's actual nephews.
And the result must have been a bombshell.
A bombshell that undid 92 years of family history. There was zero genetic connection. No match at all.
Wow. So the man they thought was Bobby Dunbar
was definitively Bruce Anderson. Just like William Walters had tried to tell everyone back in 1913.
It's just hard to wrap your head around a mistake that lasts that long.
It is. And it means the real Bobby Dunbar
was never found. Then or now. His fate is still a complete mystery.
The family lived an entire lifetime, generations, with the wrong child. All to fill a void they so desperately needed to close.
A boy vanished, another boy replaced him, and the truth was just buried.
Which leaves you with this really profound final thought. Now that we have this definitive knowledge gained a century too late, how does that change the meaning of the life that was lived, that substituted life?
And what does it tell you about the power of a community's belief to literally create a person's identity, even if it's the wrong one?